The Atlanta Falcons open up at 9.5. 9.5. That's big compared to what they did last year, 7-10.
It's hope.
I'm going to go ahead and kick it to you on Atlanta here, and I want to. I've talked about all the other teams first. I figured, why not give you a shot?
Ryan, everyone is riding the Atlanta train. True. It's time. We're finally rolling. We're from Alabama. I have a lot
Which is why Tristan talks like that.
That's true. I have a lot of friends, relatives that are Atlanta fans. I know a lot of Atlanta fans, and I have my whole life. They live a life of despair. They live a life of misery. Ryan, I couldn't tell you the amount of times in the offseason it's been like, hey, Atlanta might be good this year. And they always disappoint.
This happened a lot.
This is what the Falcons do. And again, I don't have any connection to the Falcons or anything, but they always disappoint. Every single year, they disappoint. They find a way. Trust me, they're one of those teams that even when literally no one else has expectations for them, because it's not like they get covered a ton in the media in the past, but just from being so close to them, I live basically an hour and a half away. When the people down here have so much expectations, they always trick themselves into a false sense of security and a false sense of hope, and the Falcons blow it. First-year coach at Atlanta, Raheem Morris. I don't know. I think he'll be all right, but we talked about the Patriots, and we said, I can't
better than
really.
Arthur Smith.
Yeah, it can't be any worse than Arthur Smith. I actually really like Raheem Morris. I think he will.
I really like Zach Robinson.
I think he will improve this team, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of coach he's going to be. The big thing for me, though, is we're supposed to immediately believe that this team's going to be a 10-win team and a legit playoff threat because they brought in Kirk Cousins. Hey, I like Kirk Cousins more than the average guy. He is a 40-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles. I don't know why we're all just overlooking that. Well, and then if you want to be an absolute optimist and say, well, even if he gets hurt, we bring in Michael Penix. Okay, and that honestly, you probably should have done that anyway, but then you got the whole controversy, the whole quarterback situation. Mark my words, regardless of what happens, that's going to hang over this organization the entire season. That quarterback controversy, it's going to be a storyline every week. The first time Kirk Cousins sucks, the media is going to ramp up. It's going to be a thing. Is he going to get in his head? Michael Penix is going to start. If you start him, you can't take him back. What if you start him and he gets hurt? There is just so many things. The roster is better. Obviously, you brought in Kirk Cousins. He's better than Heineke or Desmond Ridder. I understand that. No way, dude. Under. Sell the farm. Take the under. It's too much hype. I promise you, it's too much hype. And when you put a hype on Atlanta, they will put you in your grave.
I know we've heard it a lot, and nobody is forcing you to take the over here, but
it feels like it.
I am willingly going to take the over, and I'll tell you why. He's also being guarded by the third offensive line unit in the league. You got Jake Matthews at right tackle. You got Chris Lindstrom, Pro Bowler. You got all these guys up front that are going to be giving him enough protection, and then when he needs to run the ball, which they will run the ball a ton. You have Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier to just ram the ball downfield. Bijan Robinson is going to do much better than he did even last season. He was still pretty good last season. So you have that. And then on top of that, you have Arthur Smith out of the building. So that automatically gives you another win or two, in my opinion. I'll let your opinion stick where it is because this is what we're doing. I have them going over. I think they'll win easy 10 games, maybe 11. And I think they'll win this division, I would say by a long shot just based off of, how close Tampa Bay may come to them. But
they might win the division.
Tampa Bay could fall to 3, by the way, in this division. The Saints could outplay the Bucs, just depending on how everything goes there. But Atlanta, I have them going at least 10 wins, maybe 11. I am high on the Falcons, and I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm so happy that you're complete opposite for me. We finally have a difference in 6 teams we've talked about now. I think that the Falcons are going to go over, and I'm so excited that we're going to get to watch this play out throughout the season, and you and I are going to be just button heads all season long about the Falcons.
I don't care if they start 9-0 and you're over there like celebrating. I will be smiling because I know
They're
what
not winning
Atlanta
another
does.
one.
They will find a way to disappoint everyone that believes in them. I promise it.